Okay, after some minor technical difficulty, I think. We may actually be ready to roll with this. All right. So, we are going to go with a classic today as part of our Nintendo Switch Online Exploration series. Today we are looking at the classic Super Mario Bros. For Nintendo Entertainment System. We will be playing on the Nintendo Switch. This is one that I have never been incredibly good at, but I got good enough at it. We're first just going to start like we always do. We're going to have some basics about how to play. Once we have the basics down, we are going to see if we can beat the game. I cannot make any promises, but we're at least going to try, and we're going to have fun doing it. All right. So without further ado, let's see here. 3, 2, 1, and we start. And like that, we stop. Okay. Yeah. I was not paying attention. I was trying to make sure that my timer was working, so. All right, now let's see if we can actually do this. All right, so you walk left, right. You hit left and right on the controller. You hit A, you jump. You hold B, you run. You bonk blocks, you get coins, you get power-ups. Mushrooms make you big. Flowers give you firepower. Enemies, you can often stomp on them. You can go in the pipes. I'm going to show off this level real quick to show off there are hidden blocks. There are 1-up mushrooms. You can bonk things. This is a fire flower. This level is actually really great because it shows you pretty much everything in the level right away. Firepower. Bang. So fire flower does that. Multiple coins in a block. You bonk until it gives you no more coins. 100 coins gives you a 1-up. Here, star gives us invincibility. So we run. You fall in a pit, you die. You get hit, you die. And when you get to the end of a level, you hit the flagpole, and that's that. So with that, that is Mario Brothers in a nutshell. Which may sound incredibly easy, but there's other enemies to get used to. But for the most part, you are either going to run away from them, jump on them, but avoiding and getting past them is it. If you are incredibly good, you can beat this game in under 5 minutes. I am not incredibly good. At my best, I could do it in maybe 7. So we'll just see where it takes us today. And since I've got a little bit of time here, we're going to try beating the game. So let's go ahead and see what happens. Okay, we're going to be taking some shortcuts today. Now, if you are really good, you do this without power-ups. While you're learning to speedrun, I recommend taking the time to get the power-ups just as safety. You can run through here, and this takes you to the end of the level. And like that, we're done. Now we wait. When the screen goes black, I will hit my timer. And so that's basically all we're going to know here, we're going to go to a special area. There are warp zones in the game. And those warp zones will take you further ahead in the game. And that's the key to being able to do this quickly, is you don't have to make it through all of them. Now, if you're fast, you can make it through every single level in this game in under 30 minutes. But like that, here we are. Warp zone. Lakitu down. Now we're in World 4 already. So yeah, this can go by really fast. Safety 1 up. I don't know why I stopped on that pipe. This is just an example. You can go in other pipes. Sometimes you get away from enemies, find power-ups, coins. Some of them don't take you very far ahead, so they may not be worth using as shortcuts. But there we are, 4-1 is in the books. And so, here we're going to find another warp zone. And that's part of what makes this such a fast game, even casually, is if you know what you're looking for. And this is the long way to get up to this block. But you find this fine, and you come up here, and like that, magical, you're in the warp zone. And so, when you are doing this, that's basically the easiest part of the run. When you get to here, you start to have a little bit more difficulty. There's a lot more to mess with you, a lot more to kill you. And you can do a lot of things to accidentally try to kill yourself. Oh, or you hit jump and it eats it. We'll see if that is a fatal problem for this run, because I am not terribly good at making it through the end unpowered. But we're going to try. And if we fail, we fail. Oh, and you know what? We botched our splits there. We're not going to be saving those. We're going to get rid of him. And I believe, as long as my memory is not completely gone, yes, we can at least start powering back up. Oh, and then we get hit because he came right back at us. Now I am a little rusty. I haven't played this in a while. And yes, you can make that jump. It looks incredibly daunting. And so, but with that, we are at least almost to the end of the game. And these guys will give you a hard time. Oh, and if I could just get up here. Now, if you want to see people really take this apart, speedrunners do this. All small Mario, all crazy as can be. I am just trying to not get hit. Okay. Now that was long, but the safety for this last level, if we actually want to beat the game, with me being as rusty as I am, now you can take this super fast. This honestly isn't any different than most of the stairs, but psychological effect. It looks frightening. Alright, so here we are. And this is a maze. Now, if you play through the game normally without taking the warps, a maze is not going to actually throw you off because other castle levels have been mazes. So here we want to go to this point. We get to here, and we go in this pipe. We need to go in that pipe up there. Here we're going to hopefully not get hit. Now there is a speedrun tech you can go through the other pipe. This is the intended pipe. This is a great place to get yourself killed. Like I almost did there. But we are moments away from the end of this entire game. He's dead. He's dead. Alright. We are going to say hi, Bowser. Goodbye, Bowser. And that is it. So, as you can tell, 8 minutes. Terrific Mario players can beat the game like twice in what it took me to beat the game just now. And those breaks aren't quite correct because I totally forgot to hit one, but the time is right. It took us about 8 minutes to get through, but here's the nice thing. If you are not looking to get a world record in this game, this can be a fun game to learn how to speedrun. Because if you're not looking to do the flagpole glitches and wrong warps and the things that make this a monster of a run when you get up to top tier, if you're just looking to see if you can beat a classic game fast, this is a great one for you. Because, as I just showed you, with a little bit of practice, you can beat this game in under 10 minutes. Now, the best part about that means that your attempts aren't terribly long. So, unlike other games where it might take you an hour to complete the run, this one is almost always under 10 minutes unless you die or have something go horribly wrong. And so it makes it for a wonderful speed game. I mean, it's great because you can just know that it's Mario time. I forgot to put on my hat. But just you can get into these games without a problem. And so I'm going to try this one more time, and we're going to try to go fast. Okay, so we're going to reset here. We are going to reset here. We don't want to update the times because we messed it up. Okay, the other thing is, if you use Uh, if you see my timer uh, up there, up above us, Live Split is a great resource. Um, you can set it up for any game. Lots of games you can download the splits automatically, um, and so it's a great resource to have. It lets you figure out how fast you're going. You can customize it. Great tool to have. Highly recommend using Live Split. Even if you're just casually speedrunning, it lets you know how you're doing compared to other runs. And so it is great to have. And so let's go ahead and let's give this another go. See if we can beat this one more time in 3, 2, 1. Let's jam. And I'm still going to get the power-ups because I am so out of practice. I've never even practiced a run just no power-ups. I probably could at this point, but yeah. The one thing I did not mention is fireworks. Um, multiples of 3 will get you fireworks, I believe. I could be wrong. But you don't want them in a speed run because it will slow you down. I gotta stop falling in that coin. Okay. You can go underneath, and it is faster. And if I could keep my thumb on holding right. But if you're just starting out and you want to get through that without hassle, going up top right there is a very simple solution. If you want to see really great speedrun strats... Oh, I bonked. I mean, there are great runners out there. When I think about Mario 1 speedrunning, I usually think Cosmic, Darbian, and Andrew G. Just because... Oh, we may get to see fireworks here. Maybe? No. Then it must be like 136. Oh, wow, I'm glad I did not kill myself with that. That could have been really bad. That jump was supposed to be just a wee bit higher. Whew. Yeah, okay, so I botched that pretty bad. I can do that a lot faster. The goal right there was actually, because I don't do the wrong warp, is to jump off the platform and hit the vine directly, so that you can get up there faster. And so we lost some time there, but that's not bad. The biggest thing is if you can avoid getting hit, that will actually be one of the biggest time saves you'll have. If you are not afraid to learn how to do all of the jumps, you can get over a lot of those piranha plants because their hitboxes are actually incredibly small. That jump can go a lot better. You know what? For just for getting through everything here. This is one of the most terrifying jumps when you first play, and once you get used to it, it actually doesn't feel so bad because you know how far Mario goes. These still throw me off right now because I'm not quite in my right mindset yet. Here, a good way to get past this is to duck there. There's faster ways to get through there. Whew. One of the reasons the fire flower can be so handy. Oh, also, okay, that may have looked really odd there, but if Mario is moving down, it will count as jumping on an enemy. So it may have looked like I face planted there. Oh, that was bad. That run is... That may have just just run there. Okay. So, yeah, that was bad. We're gonna have to try to get... our backup power-ups. Definitely a huge time loss from dying there. I will say, dying in Mario when you are learning to play is just part of the game. Expect to die frequently. There is a handy trick, though. I believe it's that if you hold A after... We'll try it later. A game over, you can actually... oh, there it was. You can start back from the world you were on. Oh, please, get away from me. I just want your power up. Okay, now, we're going to try to be a little fast and a little careful at the same time. We are just going to eliminate these guys. You can just plow through this area if you know what they're going to do, but running into a hammer will just be death. Well, it'll be powered down, which can be as good as death if you're not experienced in blasting through 8-4. And honestly, it does not take long to learn the basics of speedrunning this game. This is actually a jump you can make, and a lot of it is just when you grow more comfortable, you'll start being more daring. And you'll see speedrunners do some tricks that aren't as bad. One is over here. If you learn how to do it, you can actually clip into the pipe and jump off of it. Unintended game mechanic. Whew. Let's see if we can get the wrong warp here. Oh, well. Bonkful trying to get it. So you see, we can go in this pipe if we move the screen. I moved the screen and did not pay attention to what was coming. I will point out a feature of playing this on Switch that can be rather handy. I can't believe that actually worked. Hey, see, even with that time loss from dying, we pulled it off under 8 minutes. So, congratulations. Look, we did it! And that's how easy this can be. Pushing B to select a world now, if you continue through, well, I'll show you here, okay? You can now, that we've beaten the game, warp to any world. So we can go back through and beat the game again. And also, all the Goombas are replaced with Buzzy Beetles. And it makes the game harder. So, what I will show you, though, is we're going to go in. Oop. Not what I meant to do. Actually, here's where I'm going to show you a trick on the Switch. If you hit your L and R triggers, the ZL, ZR buttons. Um, on my NES Classic controller for the Switch, there's little L and R buttons on the top. You hit them together, and you hold them down, because if you tap them, I get this menu. I can make suspend points so that if I want to save and come back to it later, I can. Uh, you hold them down, you can rewind. And this is great for practice if you're wanting to practice a certain section over and over. Um, but here's something that if you, let's say we die in World 4, okay? And we are going to game over here. And I have no idea if it'll actually work because we are not, since we are in the other game. Okay. I don't know if it'll keep it on there since we can select worlds now. Okay. Now if I hold A, hit start, back to the world we ended at. Okay. So that's important to know because then if you are in world 8 and you game over, if you hold A and press start, you'll start back in world 8. And it makes it so that you can keep trying it over and over again. And it's helpful. And so that's everything. So happy to be with you guys today. I have a Bible study group to prepare for. And so uh, hope that everything goes well. And yeah, if you start playing Mario, let me know. It's a fun game, fun time, and anyone can speedrun it. All right. Take care and God bless. Happy gaming.